One. The EVitara by Maruti Suzuki has been launched. Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagged off this launch in Hansalpur, Ahmedabad. This launch acts as a major chapter in Prime Minister Modi's Make in India. PM Modi has also flagged off export of Maruti Suzuki's first global battery electric vehicle, the EVitara, to over 100 countries, including Europe and Japan. There are various features of the EVitara that make it better in some aspects than other e-vehicles. Along this, there are several other companies that are working on launching their manufacturing units in India. The vehicles also feature a panoramic sunroof and multicolor interior ambient lighting. But this, ladies and gentlemen, marks a special moment in India's journey of self-reliance. We take this conversation forward. I have with me Dr. Jaijeet Bhattacharya. We also have with us Mr. Raj Kapoor. He's a senior automobile expert. Mr. Arun Mamfazi, semiconductor expert, with us as well. Let me begin with Dr. Jaijeet Bhattacharya. Dr. Bhattacharya, I want to understand from your perspective, what do you make of India now somehow managing to put together the puzzle pieces for what self-reliance will be all about? Your first thoughts on this grand launch by the Prime Minister today?
It's quite poetic because it was Maruti which started the journey for self-reliance in automobiles per se. Before that, we obviously had Ambassador and we had Fiat, but they were dated technologies. So Maruti came in with new technologies, and then we launched the PLI scheme, where the more the indigenization is happening in automobiles, the lesser the tariff would be, and we guided the industry towards one of the largest and most vibrant, and using the word Atmanirbhar in today's context, the most Atmanirbhar of large industries in the country. Automobiles is about 20% of any economy because of the amount of steel it consumes, the amount of glass it consumes, and so on and so forth. So being Atmanirbhar in such a large part of the Indian economy is absolutely stupendous to be in. Now, the second disconnect or second break that happened after we became Atmanirbhar in the automobile industry is becoming Atmanirbhar in the electric vehicle industry. Now, obviously, we've got brilliant car makers, we've got the Mahindras and Tatas and so on, who have launched EV vehicles. But when we talk about Atmanirbhar, we are talking about a large part of the supply chain being within the country. And obviously, when we talk about EV, it's the issue of batteries that we're talking about, because a large component and large part of the battery is still getting imported. I'll not go into the dynamics of the battery or the chemistry differences, but it is we are not able to build those batteries at scale, at the right price within our country. And clearly, it is dominated by just one other country in the world. It's China, where the rest of the world is getting their batteries from. And therefore, with Suzuki coming out with their own gigafactory for batteries, and in the process, tying up with Toyota to do that, which is a project they kicked off, if I recollect, in around 2017-ish, because I was personally involved in helping out in the financials of that particular project. And I think it's a journey of about 7 years that they have been at it, and they have been able to build up finally the battery and the plant and the car itself, which is absolutely an outstanding achievement for India as a country, because now we are truly Atmanirbhar in terms of the entire supply chain. Having said that, we should also keep in mind that there are still components which are critical, which we do not have full control of. But given that Maruti/Suzuki is dominating 40% of the world's third largest automobile market, which is India, it is a very good pole position from where Maruti is operating. There is no other market in the world where such a dominant position is captured by one single player. And therefore, it is a great advantage that Maruti/Suzuki has, because it gives them the economies of scale needed to be able to invest backward and be able to be Atmanirbhar in these technologies that we are talking about. And hence, the fact that they have taken the bold step forward, invested significant amount of money. They're also promising to invest 70,000 crores more, are very, very positive signals for the Indian industry, the automobile industry as a whole, and specifically for Suzuki as a company.